Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television, GPTV. I'm Brett. At my hands is Best of 2000 AD, Volume 6. Now, one of the things I wanted to do at San Diego Comic-Con 2025 was connect with the crew at Rebellion and check out some comics of theirs, and they were nice enough to hook me up with this. It was suggested this one because it has like a kind of a mishmash, some of the kind of overlooked stories that have come in 2000 AD, so it's not one that's like completely focused on one theme or anything like that. There's a whole bunch of different stories in here. So we got a Judge Dredd story by Ian Edgington, art by Disraeli, then Len O'Grady, Chris Bly, the colorist, lettering Tom Frame and Andy Parkhouse. Shakara The Avenger, Robbie Morrison, Henry Flint, and Ellie DeVille. Thar's Times Waster, we got Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. They didn't do anything after that. Critical, there's an essay by Ritesh Babu, and then Judge Dredd, Hotdog Run by John Wagner and Alan Grant, and Ron Smith and Tom Frame. Cradlegrave by John Smith, Edmund, Bagwell, and Ellie DeVille. Shako by Pat Mills, John Wagner, Ramon Sola, and Juan Arancio, and Jack Potter. And then finally, Doctor and Quinch's Agony Page, Jamie Delano and Alan Davis, Mark Farmer, and Jack Potter. So yeah, there's a lot in here. It's varied in stories, varied on topics, varied in styles, clearly from, throughout the years, and it's good. I mean, I've always been intrigued by 2000 AD. It's something I've always wanted to get into, but have never gotten into. It always felt a little overwhelming as to like where to start and what I can like dive into. But as this shows, you can just really just dive into anything. I went into this knowing very little. Obviously, I know Judge Dredd and the basics of it, but I haven't read tons of stuff. All the other comics I did not know, and came away enjoying all of them. I actually would have to say the Cradlegrave actually made me want to vomit, so that's a good thing, I guess. And as I said, this is very, very it's very different. There's all sorts of different stories. The first one, Judge Dredd, is a multi-part story about a time-traveling criminal. Shakara The Avenger is like, I don't know, kind of the gladiator freedom sort of story. Very sci-fi, cool art on that one. Thar's Time Twisters Chronocops is about cops who, have to deal with issues with time. There's a nice essay in there. Judge Dredd Hotdog Run has to deal with some recruits. Judge Dredd is kind of running them through. Cradlegrave is this messed up horror story. Shako is a great one of a polar bear, kind of like the shark one that they had, but polar bear on the loose killing people. And then we've ended with Doctor and Quinch's Agony Page, which is just kind of comedy. I don't know, kind of a late night comedy spoof. It's varies, like it's all over the place as far as art style and storytelling, and it's cool like that. Like, so this is open up the Judge Dredd story. Very sci-fi-ish, very like trippy with time travel. Shakara is fascinating in style. Like, I'm really digging it. Not something I've like can really think of. I don't know even what to describe it as, but just sci-fi violence, kind of gladiator-ish warrior storytelling. And then we get an older. It's the only negative I'll say. This is the only thing I wish is they had when this stuff came out. It would be kind of, because this looks way older than the initial Judge Dredd. So I would love, and obviously it's a play on Logan's Run based off of the title of it. I'd love to know when this stuff came out. So that's probably my only negative on it. So this is Cradlegrave, the horror story, and oh my god, it come close to make me want to vomit. Like, it's not an exaggeration on that. Just flip to a page and it's just actually making me gag. And then this is the polar bear one. As I said, it reminds me of the shark one. I totally forgot what that was. Hook? I think it was Hook. And the final story of the Dr. Quinch's Agony Page at the end. It's a really nice mix of stories. You can get this all for $22.99 in the U.S. If you've ever kind of want to just check out and dive in and kind of get a taste of what 2000 AD is about, this feels like a good one because the stories are so varied, the styles are so varied. It's a nice teaser, it's a nice intro as to what's out there, and honestly, it gets me to want to go check out more. So, the question is where to start off. Do I just go dive into Judge Dredd, or do maybe I do all of the best of 2000 AD and like work my way up to volume 6, which this is. I don't know. It's gonna be a tough one. What should I do? I want to hear your advice. Sound off. Let me know. I would love to hear what you have to say as to where to explore as far as Rebellion going forward, because we'd love to get some more coverage of them. But still, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com, and of course you can go get this. Hit up your local shop. We got links underneath this video. Put in your zip code, tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We have links where you can purchase your own. They're affiliate links, so we do get a small percentage. By doing that, you help support our site. And I want to thank the folks at Rebellion for hooking me up with this. And thank you all for watching. You can also check us on Facebook, TikTok, Mastodon, Threads, Blue Sky. Follow us all there. All our graphic policy, keeping it nice and consistent. So until next time, keep reading those comics and keep a geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games, you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.